Hello, it's me, Tokkuri Yashi. Today we are going to revisit our 6-star tier list. I made one of these over a year ago now, so it is well overdue an update. And since then, several characters have been upgraded. They have had some new equipment, and some other characters have been given a 6-star, which were not featured on the original tier list. So that's what we're going to have a look at today. Which characters have gone up and down on this tier list, and put in the new 6-stars, or the most recent 6-stars that went on the original list. So here is the old 6-star tier list. This is the old one. Now, characters on here, I suppose it's a little bit subjective as to the value to your account. If you are a long-time player, they may not have as much value to you as if you are a new player trying to work your way through the game, through the mid-game, and get to the end game and max rank. So let's have a look at, first we're going to have a look at the order of, the rearranged order of some of these characters on here, and then we will add the new ones that are missing. So here is the new tier list with a bit of a update, and some of the characters have gone up and down. We'll talk about a few of these first. At the bottom there, first we've got Lemur and we've got Yori, who have come down a little bit. Now Lemur is one of these characters that, if you are a long-time player, you have most of the newest wind characters. You're probably never going to use Lemur at all. I haven't even really seen her much in PvP either, which is where she was used a lot. But if you are a player trying to progress through the game, you don't have a tank at all for a wind team, then maybe Lemur will give you a little bit of value. But really, there are other characters that are higher priority to work on first. That's basically what this tier list is. Which characters you should be working on first as you are progressing through the game. You've got Yori there too. She's come down, a DPS character that is completely power crept now. Other characters to mention, maybe Tomo, are brought down a little bit now. She's still handy to have, but on the Wind Physical team, which is what she is on, as you can see, there are a couple of better options for that to be going on first. Yori and Ray, definitely want to be over for them. Tamaki, come down a bit too. She is a character that I think I haven't used much either. Again, an old PvP unit. She used a lot in PvP, targeting the highest magical attack, was it? That's what she does. Maybe if you want to use her in PvP, that might be an option, but other than that, I haven't really seen her used much. Yori too, I brought right down, was an absolute slobber knocker blaster for PvP, but again, I don't see people using Yori too much these days either. Some of the characters that have gone up then, we have got 6-star Suzume, who was in the bottom tier before, jumped straight up near to the top there. It missed if you don't have any unique equipment too, did her wonders, and now she is used quite regularly on a wind team. She was very good on the wind physical team, even though she's magic. We've got Ray 6-star 2, who was really low at the bottom. We can flash this back on there. There was she. She was down there in niche use in 7 before. Now she's right up there for the top priority. One of the best physical wind characters that you can get, even taking into account the new premium summonable characters. Definitely want to be working on that. Ray, get their unique equipment 1 and unique equipment 2 on it. She will be really good for you. And Yori next to her, you want to be working on her. Who else have we got? Yui, but Yui 6-star up a little bit higher. She's a 200 times speed buffer, although she's not used very much. And the other Yui that's not here yet, the New Year's Yui, is also a 200 times speed buffer. It's probably used a little bit more. Some of Pecorine, now she's definitely flown up on this tier list. She was in 9, having handy to have. Now right up there in Mist if you don't have. She got huge damage upgrades with her unique equipment too. So the Summer Pecorine, definitely a good one to get to 6-star if you have her though. That's the big if, isn't it? Cheffy, Reno and June also went up a little bit. I think their value over the last year on their respective elemental teams has been very high, which is why they are now higher up than what I did have them before. So as we can see here then, this is more of a priority list if you are a new player. Then If you are a veteran player, you probably got most of these 6-star. That is the ultimate goal. So let's add some of the new 6-star characters to this list then that are not on here, that I've released since I did my tier list last time. Now, first of all, let's add Amelia down there. I've put Amelia in handy to have. She's a fire magical character, not used a huge amount, but fire magic is pretty small. So if you do have her, then she might be able to help out now and again. And we'll have the other two ReZero characters on here as well, Rem and Ram. I've got them down here in niche use. They are more PvP characters. I've only ever really seen them in PvP, so if you really do like the PvP mode, they may have a bit more value to you. But there are lots of PvP options out there, and all of these three are very difficult to have. If you didn't summon on the ReZero balance when they was here, and they've only been here twice, then you won't have them, and they will not be returning, I shouldn't imagine, unless we have a third ReZero collab. Next on the list, who is a new to be added? We have got New Year's Hiyori down here. Now, New Year's Hiyori was a little bit disappointing. Light physical. We did think that she might replace Overload Pecorine when she came out, but I think the way it's turned out is she's just not tanky enough to sit in that first position. As a result, she has never really been used. I'm a little bit disappointed about this, but that's why she's down here in niche use. Very sad there for the New Year's Hiyori. Another Twinkle Wish here, the 6-star for the New Year's Yui. Now this is what I kind of touched on earlier. She is a 200 times speed buffer for, well, just light magic, I suppose. Not the best 200 times speed buffer that we have, but she is used quite a bit on light magical teams. So she would have quite a high priority to get to 6-star if you did manage to have her. I mean, as a limited character, she's a little bit harder to have than a lot of these other 6-stars, which are on the whole just easy 2-star characters, and they have a lot of nodes that you can grind them out. The last Twinkle Wish character here we have got is the New Year's Rare. Now this is kind of funny. She is the one out of these New Year's Twinkle Wish that I would rank the highest, and she is the free-to-play one, so you can grind her out. There is no excuse not to have her. She is very good in PvP. She is also used a lot in Deep Quest as a tank for a water physical team. She's used all over the game, a very high value character to have, so put her on one of your top priorities to grind out if you are still working your way through the game. We have two more to go. The next one is another tank for a wind physical team here. We have Ruka, 6-star Ruka. Again, a very, very, very good tank for the the water physical team, sorry. It's usually one of these two, either the New Year's Ray or this 6-star Ruka, that is tanking for that team. So having one or the other of them would be very valuable to have. That's why she's up here. You will miss her if you don't have her. She does feature in a lot of team compositions. And the most recent 6-star we have got is Vampy here. Vampy for Dark Magic. Now she is a very, very good character. She's kind of even competing with the likes of a Princess Caramel for DPS and a bit of support. Her 6-star kind of changed the way that their kit worked quite a lot. Thing is though, with Dark Magic, there is a lot of good characters on there. It's getting a little bit crowded. But if you get to that point where you can get Vampy to 6-star, very well worth your time for doing so. So there we go. This is my updated 6-star tier list. We will revisit this again if we get a few more 6-star characters over the coming months. Let me know what you think of it all. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's been informative to you. Let me know what you think. I am Tokkuri Yashi, and I will see you all again for another video. Bye 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 bye. Hey!